Hello everyone! Welcome back to NT Coins World, where we dive into the fascinating world of coin collecting and explore the stories behind some of the most interesting coins out there. In today's episode, we'll be talking about two significant Roosevelt dimes, the 1981p Roosevelt dime and the 1985p Roosevelt dime. These coins may seem ordinary at first glance, but they each carry a unique story that collectors and enthusiasts should know. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's get started. 1981p Roosevelt dime. The 1981p Roosevelt dime is a coin rich in history and significance. It belongs to the Roosevelt dime series, which began in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt's contributions to the nation, particularly his efforts in combating polio. The obverse of the coin features a profile of Roosevelt designed by John R. Sinnock, the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint at the time. The reverse showcases an olive branch, torch, and oak branch, symbolizing peace, liberty, and strength. Mintage for the 1981p Roosevelt dime was substantial, with over 676 million coins struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Despite this large production number, well-preserved examples in higher grades, particularly in MS-67 or above, are relatively scarce. These coins were made of a copper-nickel-clad composition, which replaced silver in 1965 due to rising costs. Collectors often seek out the 1981p dime for its high-quality strikes or unusual errors. Known errors include off-center strikes and die cracks, which can significantly enhance a coin's value. In terms of market value, circulated examples are typically worth face value, but uncirculated coins in top grades can fetch between $5 and $50, depending on demand and certification. This coin holds moderate interest among collectors, mainly due to its historical context and the chance of finding error varieties. Its affordability also makes it an excellent entry point for new collectors. 1981p Roosevelt dime. The 1981p Roosevelt dime is a coin rich in history and significance, and like all Roosevelt dimes, it carries a legacy tied to one of the most influential U.S. presidents of the 20th century. Let's break it down in detail. Historical context. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 to honor Franklin D. Roosevelt, who had passed away the previous year. As the driving force behind the March of Dimes campaign to combat polio, Roosevelt was a fitting figure to feature on the dime. By 1981, the design had already been in use for 35 years, and it remained a staple of U.S. currency. The coin reflects a period of economic stability during the early 1980s, though inflation and high interest rates were challenges at the time. The Philadelphia Mint played a critical role in producing these coins, as it was one of the major mints supplying currency for circulation across the nation. Design features. The 1981p Roosevelt dime maintains the iconic design created by John R. Sinnock, the chief engraver of the United States Mint obverse. Front. The obverse features a portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt facing left. Above his head, the word Liberty is inscribed, while In God We Trust is positioned to the left of his neck. Beneath the portrait, you'll find the date, 1981, and a small P mint mark indicating it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. The engraver's initials, JS, are located at the base of the neck. Reverse back. The reverse showcases a torch flanked by an olive branch on the left and an oak branch on the right. These elements symbolize liberty, peace, and strength. The inscriptions include United States of America, a pluribus unum, and the denomination 1 dime. Mintage. The Philadelphia Mint produced 676,650,000 of these dimes in 1981. While this mintage figure is relatively high, it reflects the growing demand for coins in an expanding economy. The large production numbers mean that the 1981p dime is relatively common, especially in circulated grades. Market value. For circulated examples, the value of a 1981p dime is typically its face value of 10 cents. However, uncirculated and higher grade examples can fetch a premium. MS-65 condition. Coins graded MS-65 by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can sell for $2 to $5, MS-67 or higher. In grades MS-67 and above, the value can increase significantly, often ranging between $50 and $100, depending on the coin's eye appeal and overall quality. Notable errors. The 1981p Roosevelt dime is known for a few errors and varieties that intrigue collectors. Double die errors. These occur when the design is impressed twice onto the coin, creating a doubled image. Look for doubling on the lettering, particularly on Liberty or the date. Off-center strikes. Some 1981 P dimes were struck off-center, which can range from minor misalignments to dramatic errors where part of the design is missing. These coins can fetch $25 or more depending on the severity of the error. Clipped planchets. A clipped planchet error where a portion of the coin is missing due to a mistake during the blanking process can also add significant value. Collector interest. While the 1981 P Roosevelt dime isn't a rare coin, its high mintage and the availability of error coins make it a favorite among beginner collectors. Assembling a set of Roosevelt dimes from all years and mint marks is a popular challenge, and the 1981 P is a necessary addition to such collections. Those interested in error coins will also find this year intriguing, as its variety of errors offers a unique way to explore numismatics. 1985 P Roosevelt dime. Next up is the 1985 P Roosevelt dime, another fascinating addition to the Roosevelt dime series. Like the 1981 P, this coin honors President Franklin D. Roosevelt and features the iconic design by John R. Sinnock. The obverse displays Roosevelt's profile, while the reverse contains the symbolic torch, olive branch, and oak branch. The 1985 P dime was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, with a production total of over 734 million coins, slightly surpassing the mintage of the 1981 P dime. Its composition is also a copper-nickel clad, which has proven to be durable over the years. The Philadelphia Mint did not include a mint mark on these dimes during this era, as the P mint mark for dimes wasn't introduced until 1980. In terms of errors, the 1985 P dime is known for a few interesting varieties, including misaligned dies, doubled dies, and clash dies. These errors are highly sought after by collectors and can significantly increase a coin's value. Like the 1981 P dime, circulated examples are usually worth face value. However, uncirculated examples, especially those graded MS-67 or higher, can command prices ranging from $10 to $75, depending on their condition and market trends. This coin's significance lies in its role as a representation of 1980s coinage and the enduring legacy of Franklin D. Roosevelt. While it's a common coin in circulation, the potential for finding errors in high-grade examples makes it an appealing target for collectors. 1985 P Roosevelt dime. 1985 P Roosevelt dime. Like its 1981 counterpart, this coin carries its own significance within the world of U.S. coinage. Historical context. The mid-1980s marked a period of economic recovery in the United States, with falling inflation and a focus on modernization across industries. Coins like the 1985 P Roosevelt dime reflect this era of change and growth. By this time, the Roosevelt dime had been in circulation for nearly 4 decades, becoming a symbol of American resilience and progress. The Philadelphia Mint once again took on the task of producing millions of these dimes for circulation. Design features. The design of the 1985 P Roosevelt dime remains faithful to Sinnock's original work. Obverse front. Franklin D. Roosevelt is depicted in a left-facing profile. The inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date, 1985, are arranged around the portrait. The mint mark P is placed to the right of the date, identifying the Philadelphia Mint as the source. Sinnock's initials, JS, are subtly included near the neck truncation. Reverse, back. The reverse features the classic torch, olive branch, and oak branch design. This symbolic imagery represents liberty, peace, and strength, complemented by the inscriptions United States of America, E pluribus unum, and one dime mintage. In 1985, the Philadelphia Mint produced an astonishing 722,580,000 dimes. This high mintage reflects the significant demand for coinage during the era. As with the 1981 P dime, the large production numbers mean that circulated examples of the 1985 P dime are widely available. Market value circulated examples of the 1985 P Roosevelt dime are generally worth their face value. However, uncirculated and high-grade coins can be worth more. MS-65 condition. In MS-65, these dimes are typically valued between $1 and $3. MS-67 or higher coins graded MS-67 or above can fetch $50 or more, with the value depending on factors such as luster, strike quality, and eye appeal. Notable errors. The 1985 P dime also has its share of errors and varieties that pique collector interest. Double die errors. As with the 1981 P, look for doubling in the lettering or date. Off-center strikes. These errors where the design is shifted off-center can be quite dramatic and valuable, often selling for $20 or more. Die cracks and cuds. Die cracks or cuds, raised areas caused by die damage, are also found on some 1985 P dimes, adding value to these error coins. Missing mint mark. Though rare, any 1985 dimes with missing mint marks due to a die error are highly collectible and sought after. Collector interest. The 1985 P Roosevelt dime is another staple for collectors aiming to complete a full set of Roosevelt dimes. Its high mintage ensures that circulated examples are easy to find, making it an accessible coin for beginners. However, the quest for high-grade examples and notable errors adds an extra layer of excitement for advanced collectors. The enduring design and historical context make it a timeless piece of American coinage. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the world of Roosevelt dimes. The 1981 P Roosevelt dime and the 1985 P Roosevelt dime may seem like ordinary coins, but their historical context, design features, and potential for error varieties make them fascinating additions to any collection. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just getting started, these coins offer something for everyone. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to NT Coins World for more deep dives into the world of coin collecting. Let us know in the comments which coin you'd like us to feature next. Until next time, happy collecting!